Upredi. We're starting the bulletin with an extremely disturbing and grisly news coming in from the US. I'm talking about a horror which took place in Dallas. An Indian origin man, viewers. He was a motel manager there. He was brutally killed. He was beheaded. That killing had sent shockwaves across the world. The killing reportedly followed a petty altercation. Believe it or not, that altercation was over a laundry machine. The petty dispute turned so ugly, it turned deadly, and this man, this Indian origin man, the man hailing from Karnataka, was reportedly beheaded, killed brutally in front of his family members. Authorities have arrested a co-worker. That man who has been arrested, the suspect, has a criminal history. He is being charged with capital murder. Okay, so that is what we know at the moment. Far as this particular incident is concerned, extremely grisly, extremely shocking. The horror taking place in Dallas, it has sent shockwaves across the world. The Indian origin man, this motel manager, was brutally killed. He was beheaded. The killing, it followed a very small altercation. The altercation was petty. It was over a washing machine, a laundry machine, believe it or not, viewers. This man was killed in front of his family members. Now, authorities have made some headway as far as the probe is concerned. They have arrested one person. He is the co-worker of the victim. That's what we know at the moment. For more details, we have my colleague Rishabh, who's joining us on the phone line. Rishabh, over to you. Take us through the entire incident. How did this brutal murder unfold, and what details do we have about the suspect who's been detained by the cops?
Well, what we're given to understand that the suspect is co-worker of the victim and was 37-year-old. This whole argument erupted over the use of laundry machine. Initially it began with a normal argument, and then it got heated up. That's when the victim realized that this is going out of hand, and he left that place. The accused, chased him for good 100 meters, and then in fit of rage is what we're given to understand. He, assaulted first and then beheaded the Indian national. What we're given to understand that the 52-year-old Indian origin man who comes from the state of Karnataka, in the state of Dallas in Texas in United States, was killed in front of his wife and 18-year-old son. The Indian Consulate say that they are in touch with the family as well as authorities and are looking at the further course of action.
Absolutely, and this is extremely shocking and disturbing, the piece of news which is coming in. Rishabh, viewers, we also have the Indian Consulate, because they have now, spoken up. The Indian Consulate, viewers, as we were telling you, has responded. This is the Indian Consulate in Houston, which has now waded in. What is it that the Indian Consulate is saying, viewers? Now, I'm going to just read this verbatim. The Indian Consulate says that the Consulate General of India, Houston, condoles the tragic death of Mr. Chandra. That is what they say. And then they go on to say that it's an Indian national who was killed. So a very disturbing piece of news which has come in. The Indian Consulate not only condemning the incident, also assuring all the assistance, all the help they can give to the family. The Indian Consulate offering assistance to the family of the victim, the man hailing from Karnataka, that brutal murder taking place. And we were taking you, viewers, through what the Indian Consulate there had to say. Now, the beheading horror obviously has shocked the entire world. It's extremely gory, extremely disturbing. In fact, what is even more disturbing is the CCTV footage. That brutality which you can see in the CCTV. Obviously, we've blurred it for our viewers because it's extremely disturbing and gory, those visuals. But obviously, the fact that this man was beheaded at a US motel in front of his family after a petty argument, that has shocked the entire world. Obviously, the family in shock, and now you have the Indian Consulate which has now waded in, and they have also offered all the help they can to the family.